listening. Damn.
Hey guys, how you guys doing today? I hope you guys enjoyed my 1,000 followers on Instagram burnout. It was, super fun to film, and I wanted to give a big shout out to Carlos and Quentin for helping me film and everything. It turned out killer, and I just hope you guys really enjoyed that. And on today's note, I had some plans to work on the car and stuff like that, but it's clearly raining right now. I'm sitting in my car underneath the car cover while it's raining outside, and I had some footage that I did film on me working on the rear spoiler, but I lost the footage, and I'm sorry about that, guys. But next week I plan on filming a lot more on doing some stuff to the car. We're going to be working on it and getting some stuff done, so stay tuned for that. But on today's note, I wanted to talk about California's new exhaust law, and everybody's been tripping about it, and it's a big conversation on social media right now. There's that big petition right now going around for to nullify it or to get rid of it, and I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the exhaust law for California right now. So let me just start off by reading the actual law on what it stated. So the law states that California law requires that all vehicles must be equipped with an adequate muffler to prevent excessive noise from the exhaust system. It also prohibits the operation of any passenger vehicle other than a motorcycle or a truck with a gross vehicle rating of less than 6,000 pounds, and that an exhaust noise level greater than 95 decibels when tested under specific conditions. If you have been issued a citation for the operating violation, you must take your vehicle to a state referee center. So basically, and I looked a little bit further and I dived deeper into it, and so when they do test it under the specific conditions, that's basically them, I think it's revving it to 3/4 of the max RPM range, and that's basically what they're going off for your max level. It's not at idle or anything like that, and I think it's really unfair. And what a lot of people don't know is California had this law prior to this last year. It was just a little bit different. So they still had a law stating that you couldn't have a modified exhaust, and it had nothing to do anything with emissions or anything. So the difference with this new law is that instead of getting a citation and basically a fix-it ticket, which what you used to get, and you'd basically just have to change it, and then you'd have to basically just take it to like the court or something like that, and they could sign you off that you had changed the exhaust and it's back to stock or something like that. Now basically, instead of getting that fix-it ticket, you're getting a mandatory, no questions asked. You're getting $1,000 fine, and it's like you're basically being state refereed. And basically that means that they're gonna go over your car with a fine glass, and they're gonna be looking at everything. They're gonna be looking at the engine and your whole exhaust back. And basically there's no getting out of that. If you have a modified car, your basically only option to do is to convert it back to stock. And this whole new law has been brought up because of the sideshows. I don't know if you guys have saw, but there's a video going around social media right now of someone getting pulled over, and the police officer basically stating that how the ticket is going to be arranged. They're getting $1,000 fine, and that they're going to have to get it brought in to get everything checked out and everything like that. And he even says it's because of the sideshows and street racing. And he even states that it might have not been you that been partaking in these such actions, but it's still because of this. And I think that's super unfair. And I work with police officers at my job on occasion, and I have so much respect for them. I think it's I think that their job is a lot harder than most people realize. They get a bad rap for what they do and stuff like that, and I try to respect them to 100%. But I think that with this whole new law, it's just it's sad because I'm really passionate about the car scene, and I love the car scene. I love car people. I love to talk with car people. I love to just talk cars with anyone. And it really affects those people that are just genuine about cars and, you know, have nothing to do with the car racing scene or the sideshow scene or anything like that. And it really saddens me that, you know, that it's come down to this. And I think, you know, moving on towards the future, I think that we just need to, you know, hold our heads high, you know, stick with it for right now. I personally don't think that it's going to last. I think that enough of us are going to come together, and I think that we're going to bring enough attention to this to where they're going to make some kind of change to it. So I just wanted to make this short little video regarding that, because it's, you know, pretty much the number one thing going around right now. And, you know, just be aware and, you know, stay safe, guys. They, you know, are going to enforce it heavily right now. You know, I've talked to a couple officers, and they said that, you know, for the first couple months, they're going to be pounding it. That's going to be their number one thing. And if you live in the Bay Area like me, that I've talked to with a couple Bay Area officers, and that they have, I guess, task force or, you know, specific officers that are going around it specifically just targeting people with modified exhausts. So please be aware of that. And I think that's probably going to be the same for pretty much anywhere else in California. They're going to have officers specifically targeting, you know, modified exhaust people. So just be aware of that. And once again, thank you so much for 1,000 followers on Instagram. You know, I truly appreciate the support. And on another note, I hope you guys like this video, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for any future content. You guys do not want to miss what's going to be coming up. I got a lot planned for this year, and so yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Peace.